I mean, they was giving us inside look, outside looks, and I said this before, of everything that was going down in this damn All-Star game. Bump a media pass, you couldn't have got the clearance they got, bro. I mean, at this point, they need to do this damn thing every year. I mean, bring us inside and outside footage of what the hell is going on. And I'm telling you right now, it was lit, bro. I truly enjoyed the show. If you guys have not subscribed to those young ladies, I highly recommend you going on over there to Twitch.
A controversial incident involving WNBA player Dijonai Carrington and content creators from the Stud podcast surfaced during recent All-Star Weekend coverage, generating significant online discussion and viral social media attention. The confrontation occurred approximately 24 hours following this year's All-Star Game festivities. Carrington has previously demonstrated problematic behavior patterns, including a widely circulated incident where she verbally confronted an Uber driver during a live broadcast session. The STUDBUDZ podcast team had been conducting continuous live streaming coverage for approximately 72 consecutive hours, providing extensive behind-the-scenes access to All-Star Weekend activities. Their comprehensive documentation included exclusive footage and insider perspectives that traditional media outlets typically cannot obtain through standard press credentials.
Highly recommend you going on over there to Twitch, STUDBUDZ podcast, and turn up with them, man. Courtney and T, legendary, dog. I mean, just legendary content, bro. Some of the dopest content I've seen in a mighty long time. Now, with all of that being said, we know they've been on live, like I stated, for 72 hours. Hell, you can catch them sleeping on live, eating on live, pretty much recording everything they was doing from 72 hours before they started. Now, they did close out the live this morning, and I'm here to tell you before they
The podcasting duo, consisting of hosts Courtney and T, delivered exceptional content throughout their marathon broadcasting session. Their unique access provided viewers with intimate glimpses into events, locations, and interactions that remain unavailable through conventional sports journalism channels. The streaming format included continuous coverage of daily activities, meals, sleeping arrangements, and various social interactions occurring throughout the extended weekend celebration. This unprecedented transparency created engagement content that attracted substantial audience participation and viewership growth. The specific incident with Carrington took place during nighttime entertainment activities at a local establishment.
Close out the live this morning, and I'm here to tell you before they close this thing out, y'all know the infamous eye poker. Dijonai Carrington caught herself in a club in some drama. Let me pull up the footage right now, dog. So just like I stated, man, Dijonai Carrington, infamous. Now, let's check this out right here, bro. So this was last night in the club. On the podcast, Dijonai Carrington, watch this.
Just watch your step.
Video footage captured the interaction between the basketball player and podcast hosts, revealing tensions that escalated into a confrontational exchange. During the recorded altercation, Carrington referenced issues involving pet animals causing property damage in hotel accommodations. The conversation suggested ongoing disputes between the parties regarding living arrangements and associated inconveniences during their shared All-Star Weekend experience. Multiple WNBA players appeared in the background of the footage, including Michaela Timpson, Marina Mabrey, and Nneka Ogwumike. The presence of additional league personnel suggested the situation involved broader team dynamics rather than isolated personal disagreements between individual participants.
Academy transball. I got this. Okay, well now we're even because your dog's shit and piss in our room. We're even.
Hey, all right, one more thing. Hey, I love how direct you are.
Where's Courtney? It's time to go.
Transball, bitch.
That
look like Michaela Timpson. That is Michaela Timpson. Marina Marbury. That's a little spooky.
Observers noted Carrington's aggressive demeanor and confrontational body language during the exchange. Commentary suggested the basketball player appeared prepared for physical confrontation, though no actual violence occurred during the documented portion of the incident. The involvement of alcohol consumption contributed to the escalation of tensions between the involved parties. Multiple witnesses and commentators attributed the heightened emotions and aggressive behavior to the influence of alcoholic beverages consumed throughout the evening's activities. discussion surrounding the incident includes broader conversations about professional athletes' public behavior and the impact of substance use on decision-making processes.
That's a little spooky.
I got this.
That is Michaela Timpson right there with Dijonai Carrington.
Okay. When now we're even because your dog's shit and piss in our room.
They're going to Alyssa Smith right there.
We're even.
Hey,
So this let me know this is kind of for real because now Alyssa Smith went right there first. She popped up on the scene. They're going to Alyssa Smith right there. Yeah, some definitely going.
The situation highlights potential consequences when personal conduct occurs under public scrutiny and live documentation. The STUDBUDZ podcast concluded their 72-hour streaming marathon following the All-Star Weekend events. The hosts celebrated their broadcasting achievement with musical performances and audience appreciation segments before ending their continuous coverage session. The streaming conclusion took place aboard private aircraft transportation, indicating the level of access and treatment the podcast team received throughout their All-Star Weekend coverage experience. This premium accommodation reflects the value and entertainment their content provided to audiences.
They're going to Alyssa Smith right there. Yeah, some definitely going on with Dijonai Carrington and the stud. But somebody said T's celebrity weight was not serious. She looked like she's about to punch her, bro. Somebody said that KK in the back. Yes, that was KK in the back. This is what the booze does. And guys, yeah, so I've been seeing a lot of people react to people drinking alcohol. I don't drink alcohol, guys. You can do whatever you want. I don't drink liquor. It's just not a good look, man.
The final broadcast segments included merchandise promotion and audience engagement activities. The hosts expressed gratitude toward their viewing community and acknowledged the support received during their extended streaming commitment and innovative coverage approach. Musical elements and celebratory content marked the conclusion of their unprecedented broadcasting effort. The creative closing sequence demonstrated the entertainment value and production quality that distinguished their coverage from traditional sports media presentations. The streaming event established new precedents for independent sports media coverage and audience engagement strategies.
You can do whatever you want. I don't drink liquor. It's just not a good look, man. Anything to take you out of your element and you turn into a whole nother person. You know, I used to drink liquor, but as of right now, no, man. You can't catch your boy John Liquor that are drunk. You'll never see me drunk, bro, because I don't drink liquor. I don't condone anybody to that do drink liquor, but I don't drink liquor, bro, because they have you looking like this, bro.
We're even.
hey, all right, one more thing. Hey,
Now, they did close out the podcast, and that's something that I wanted to show you guys too.
The innovative approach generated discussions about future applications of similar broadcasting methods for major sporting events and entertainment programming. Industry observers suggest the podcast team's success during All-Star Weekend may attract attention from major media companies and streaming platforms seeking fresh content creation approaches. Their unique access and audience engagement demonstrate market potential for alternative sports media formats. The Carrington incident represents one aspect of the broader entertainment and controversy generated throughout the weekend's activities. The combination of exclusive access, continuous coverage, and unfiltered documentation created multiple viral moments that extended far beyond traditional sports reporting.
Too, is them actually closing out this thing and ending the podcast. So this was this morning. They was actually on a jet, guys. They got a PJ. They put them on a PJ, dog. All right, so let's check out the closing of the 72-hour, thing that we all enjoy.
show everybody your merch. Show everybody your merch. I want this one.
We have it in long, full girlies. Look at this. It goes past my ankle.
The streaming format revealed authentic interactions and genuine personality dynamics that remain typically hidden from public view during major sporting events. This transparency attracted audiences seeking more intimate connections with professional athletes and sports entertainment experiences. Copyright considerations regarding musical content and proprietary material created technical challenges during the live streaming process. The host navigated these legal requirements while maintaining audience engagement and content quality throughout their extended broadcasting session. The incident footage circulated widely across social media platforms, generating diverse reactions from basketball fans, podcast audiences, and general entertainment consumers.
She literally said it in one of the clips that, like, she got Caitlin's number and reached out to Caitlin before the season started. And we saw last year, there really was a time where Caitlin Clark, she kind of was, it felt like, it seemed like she felt she didn't belong. She was like, no, vets are offering me. They were like, what advice are vets giving you? It's like, vets aren't giving me any advice and all this thing. And then obviously that all changed during the Diana Taurasi situation. And look, Diana Taurasi is a competitor at the end of the day. And I think that the Diana Taurasi...
The viral nature of the content demonstrates the power of live, unfiltered documentation in creating engaging sports entertainment. Community reactions varied significantly, with some viewers criticizing Carrington's behavior while others questioned the appropriateness of continuous documentation and public exposure of private interactions between athletes and content creators during social activities. The confrontation highlights tensions between traditional athlete privacy expectations and modern content creation methods that blur boundaries between public performance and personal conduct during professional sporting events and associated social gatherings. The podcast team's innovative coverage approach challenges conventional sports media practices and raises questions about access, documentation rights, and the evolving relationship between athletes, media personalities, and audience expectations in digital entertainment environments.
Today. And I think that the Diana Taurasi situation, Diana Taurasi, Brittany Griner, straight away almost made it okay that you can like Caitlin. And in the All-Star break last year, we could see the players all liked her. All the Fever teammates seemed to like her. You can see it in this year's All-Star weekend, like the way the players are talking about Caitlin Clark is in a real positive way. They're talking about Caitlin in a positive way, and that's just objectively a good thing for the game. It's a good thing for the game when everything's positive. It's a good thing. Like if you...
Future implications of this incident may influence how professional athletes interact with independent media creators and the boundaries established around personal conduct documentation during public events and social activities related to professional sports competitions. The viral nature of both the confrontation and the overall streaming event demonstrates audience appetite for authentic, unfiltered sports entertainment content that provides intimate access to professional athletes' personalities and interactions beyond their athletic performance. The success of the 72-hour streaming format suggests potential for similar innovative coverage approaches during future major sporting events, though the Carrington incident also illustrates potential risks and complications associated with continuous unfiltered documentation of athlete activities. The combination of exclusive access, innovative presentation, and controversial moments created a unique entertainment experience that generated substantial audience engagement and established new possibilities for sports media, coverage, and independent content creation within professional athletics environments.
It's a good thing for the game when everything's positive. It's a good thing. Like if you guys are not looking at what Courtney Williams and Natisha Hiedeman are doing right now on Twitch, I'm not watching every bit of it, but like what they're doing is good for the game. Like they've had 14,000 viewers like concurrent at some stages. Like they are killing it. They're absolutely killing it. Like they are top 10 to just chat. They are 6th in the biggest section of Twitch. They are literally 6th of every Twitch streamer and of English speaking. I'm not joking when I say this. I don't know.
Recent discussions have focused on Sabrina Ionescu's relationship with Caitlin Clark and her supportive role during Clark's current challenges. This connection proves particularly significant given Ionescu's unique position as a veteran who experienced similar circumstances when entering the WNBA. Ionescu faced comparable difficulties during her transition to professional basketball, dealing with many of the same pressures that Clark currently encounters, though perhaps not to the identical degree. Unlike many rookies who benefit from established mentor relationships, Ionescu essentially navigated these challenges independently, making her perspective especially valuable.
I don't know if this person is English, but they are the third at worst, biggest English-speaking just chatting streamer in the biggest section on Twitch. Like, that is objectively a huge thing. Like, they are one of probably the 10 most viewed people on Twitch right now. And if you guys don't understand how hard it is to have 15,000 concurrents, like...
From the beginning, Ionescu distinguished herself as one of the few veterans who actively embraced Clark's arrival in the league. She demonstrated genuine enthusiasm about Clark's presence and made efforts to establish communication before the season commenced. Ionescu specifically mentioned obtaining Clark's contact information and reaching out proactively, showing initiative in building this relationship. During Clark's rookie season, there were periods when she appeared to feel isolated, particularly regarding veteran guidance.
I've been doing this for my career. I've had it once. I've had it once ever, 15,000 concurrents on Twitch. Once. Once ever in a decade. And like, when I had it once ever, I was in the top 0.001% of streamers. Like, what they've been able to do is huge. And when it comes to positivity around players, it's just a good situation. And let's take a listen to what
Clark previously mentioned receiving limited advice from established players, creating a sense of not belonging within the league's community. This dynamic shifted significantly following the Diana Taurasi situation. Taurasi's competitive nature and subsequent interactions, along with Brittany Griner's involvement, seemed to create an environment where supporting Clark became more acceptable among players. This change became evident during last year's All-Star break, where Clark's teammates displayed genuine camaraderie and appreciation for her contributions.
A good situation. And let's take a listen to what Sabrina has said. And this is again from Robin Lundberg. Shout out Robin, by the way. Shout out Robin. Like, obviously, look, we cover a lot of the same topics, and we cover it in a very different way. Like, he's worked in the media, he's worked in journalism. He's still working for Sports Illustrated. I work for myself. I came from gaming. I came from a completely different section of the internet and the media sphere as these people. So
the current All-Star weekend further demonstrates this positive evolution, with players consistently speaking favorably about Clark's impact on the game. This shift toward positivity benefits everyone involved and enhances the league's overall atmosphere. The broader positive environment currently surrounding women's basketball is exemplified by players like Courtney Williams and Natisha Hiedemann, who have achieved remarkable success through their streaming activities. Their Twitch broadcasts have attracted 14,000 concurrent viewers, placing them among the top streamers in the platform's Just Chatting category.
The media sphere is these people, so I'm a lot less filtered in reality than most of these people. But shout out to Robin. And by the way, also, I might make a video on this, I'm not sure, but shout out to Quita. Shout out to Quita. She got all-star credentials as well.
Yeah, I mean, obviously we're good friends. Like, I've been able to talk to her a lot kind of through this, process. And honestly, I've kind of went through something similar in my career. I mean, my first year I didn't play due to injury, and then second year I had...
They've reached 6th place among all Twitch streamers and rank as potentially the 2nd or 3rd largest English-speaking Just Chatting streamer on the platform. These viewing numbers represent extraordinary achievement in the streaming world. Reaching 15,000 concurrent viewers represents an incredibly rare accomplishment, placing streamers in the top 0.01% of all content creators. Such success demonstrates the growing interest and engagement surrounding women's basketball personalities.
My first year I didn't play due to injury, and then second year I had like 3 to 4 soft tissue injuries that I was dealing with, and it's kind of, you look back and it's a blessing in disguise because you're able to just learn and grow and, understand it's all part of your journey, and you just got to, continue to figure out what you need in a pro career. And so, just trying to be that kind of soundboard for her and that voice, having gone through something kind of similar, and, knowing obviously it's really unfortunate that we don't have her, but,
This positive momentum creates an ideal environment for meaningful player relationships and support systems. Ionescu's recent comments about her friendship with Clark provide insight into their connection and mutual support during challenging times. Ionescu described their strong friendship and frequent communication throughout Clark's current recovery process. Drawing from her own experience, Ionescu recalled missing her entire first season due to injury, followed by a second season plagued by 3 to 4 soft tissue injuries.